Um, we are now going straight to the education segment because we have limited time and we have to quickly run over this and make sure that we give us the latest update on education. And I'm going to be starting with our local school here. Something happened this past week, and it's something I want to discuss before I now go to the entertainment and the international segments. And in Obafemi Awolowo University (OAU), it was reported that over 80 students of OAU, that's Obafemi Awolowo University, were arrested by the officials of EFCC in a midnight raid outside the hostels of the campus. And then when I heard that news, it broke my heart because Obafemi Awolowo University used to be the citadel of education in Nigeria. We are talking of schools that have made impact directly or indirectly. OAU is a force to reckon with. And now, those days, I know, in the early 90s, late 90s, early 20s, it used to be known for academic prose. When you talk about education, you are talking of OAU. They bring out the best in the best. They bring out geniuses. They bring out people that have really made Nigeria and Africa proud globally. But what we are experiencing now, I don't know what is going on in the education sector. I think they are now coming out with some negative news. You can imagine AFCC arresting over 70 students. 70 students that are into, I think it's allegedly now, that are into fraud called Yahoo Yahoo. OAU is not known to be like that. I know some schools that you talk about those schools, if you talk about scam and everything, of course, they are anonymous, they marry each other, let me use that word. But OAU is known for educational excellence. So how come we now having more of this thing happening in the almighty OAU? Education is falling in Nigeria, is failing, and sincerely our government need to sit up. Because for you to be a Yahoo boy or to be I'm not saying they are, because it's an allegation. I think the case is, I don't know if his case is in court, but now they released some of them, and I heard the school management are now engaging the EFCC on that case. But it's not something that is good, that is positive to hear. If you are talking about people that have done that, they brought out innovation, invention, and people that have brought world record, academic record. OAU, this is what I want to be hearing from OAU, not arresting scammers in OAU. That is not a good news, I must say. And I think the standard is really falling. If we want to be honest with each other, the standard of OAU is going down, and things need to be done as soon as possible. Because for a fraudster to be in a school like OAU, how will he have time to even read? Because he will be busy. So how is he passing the exam in the first place? And OAU is not a school that you just go and you just breeze through. You have to study and study hard for you to be able to come out with a better result. So our government will look into that, and I think they are already working on that. And like I said, I don't want to hate more on that because the investigation is still ongoing as at when I had the news. But that is that about the Nigerian. My major primary assignment is to give people information on how they can harness the power of international education. See, Nigeria, we need that international education. If you have not left the shore of this country, you may think everything is normal until you leave this part of this country to another man's world and see how they learn. That's when you know that what you are doing back home is not learning. I'm not saying it because I'm trying to, defend my country, but for you to know more, you need to seek more. By the grace of God, I've been able to study in the western part of, the world, and I see how education is being handled, and I know we still have a lot of work to do back home in Nigeria. If you look at it very statistically, Nigeria, when it comes to theory, we are very good. We can cram for Africa, we can read, we have all the theoretical knowledge of anything that is happening. But the practical aspect of it is where we have issues. And that is why I am more concerned. That's fine. If you have learnt the theoretical part in Nigeria, maybe you do your first degree here in Nigeria and you are out of the university system, try and take a leap of faith. Go outside the country for your masters. If you are seeking admission, there's nothing stopping you from going outside the shore of this country to go and seek a better education. And when you do that, you still need to come back home. I always preach that. I don't believe in the life of you going there and just jackman, just remain there forever till Jesus comes. You live your life, give it back to your children, and you die there. That is not my own preaching. Because I always say that if I have not traveled before, I will say maybe because I have not been there. But because of that, I have visited quite a number of Western world, and I've seen the life, and I can still tell you for free, nowhere like Nigeria. We have our problems, so we have peculiar problems that are man-made that can be solved if we have good leaders. But to come to think of it, What what we are pursuing is different. Some people just want that comfort and they are fine. Some people want to be an impact, they want to make it, but they want to be a leader. They want to be able to know what I'm doing here is a passion that I derived, that okay, this is the only way I can give. Let me give back to my community, give back to society, give back to the world at large. That's why I have to take my time, energy, and resources to be on air at least once a week to give you information that will help you. That's the price I can pay, because I have tasted Western education and I know the benefit that I got, and I can say it for free. It's still part of the reason why I'm still balling today by the grace of God. I have friends all over the world. I have friends in African countries. I have friends in Western countries, because I have that international connection, and they are still benefiting. They're still beneficial to me. One of my brothers just traveled of recent. He went to UK, and he doesn't have anybody. I have to call one or two people, because I have quite a number of people that we have studied together. Like, my brother is coming to UK. Please let me accommodate him. Those are the benefits you get one way or the other when you go outside the world. And there are so many questions because I'm into education full time. I run admission, I run visa processing for those that want to study. There are series of questions that when you hear them, sometimes they even overwhelm you. If you go to my page, you see people dropping messages and things like that. And the one I discuss, I talk about schools that you don't need to pay application fee to apply, both in US and in Canada. And at least the response I've gotten, some people have even taken that both step. But like I said, I can't go back to that now. If you want to know more about it, you can check the Throne FM Facebook app. I think we have it live on the Throne FM. Throne_FM is our Facebook page. If you go there, you see some of the things we have done. And on my YouTube channel, I'll be calling it before I leave the studio. You can go back and listen to that one. But what I want to discuss, because of our time, the last 5 minutes, I want to discuss that there are some schools in Canada, there are some schools in US that does not require tuition deposit. I talk about application. There's some school that doesn't require application. You just apply without paying application fee. Then when you go to admission letter, you are good to go. And that will save you cost. I've discussed that. It's on my YouTube channel. But this one I'm discussing about is universities, especially in Canada, that you don't need to pay tuition deposit. Some you pay. It depends on how you search, and some courses. And that's why information. That's why I say when I give information, don't just sleep on it. When you get those information, go back home, sit down, take your laptop, take your phone, do more research about what I'm discussing. That's the best I can do. I can't give you everything on radio, definitely. And if you go to my YouTube channel, I always give you some info. But you still have to go deep inside. And because some of them, you check their website, you see you pay tuition fee of so paying. There's a way you can bypass that tuition fee without paying. There are some that you can bypass application fee. You don't need to pay application fee as an international student. And there are some that you don't even need to write IELTS, you don't need to write TOEFL exam. If you are going for a degree course, a BSc or BA or whatever, all you need is just your O-level result, your international passport, your passport photograph, your CV if you have. If you don't have, it's okay, and your birth certificate or your national ID card. If you have all those documents, you just apply. You get an admission letter within few days or weeks. Then you are good to go. You can apply. For those that say that you don't need to pay tuition, they will tell you the fee. But the advantage is that you don't have to, because if you are looking at it, you'll be paying millions. But they'll tell you don't pay application fee. Get your admission letter. Once you have your admission letter, you apply for your visa. When you get your visa, when you get there, then you can now be working and be paying your tuition fee. What I always advise that when you're having, let's say you have like the people I'm applying for now, they are going for fall 2024, which is September intake. At least I told them that everything should be ready by June 2024, so they can go by first week of June or at least early July. So August, September, the 2-3 months that is there, they can work. It's not as if you go and tell them you want to go and work, but you go early, you settle down, and you quickly get one or two things you can do before even the school resumes. So you'll be able to save some, because most of the time you have to be working and be schooling, especially if it's a free school, because the fact that is you're not paying tuition from Nigeria doesn't mean you will not pay tuition there. Yes, there are so many scholarships you can apply. There are even some that are fully funded scholarship, but at least you must pay something when you get there. So if you work for like 3-4 months before school opens, you'll be able to save one or two things together and at least deposit something for the school to know that you are serious and are ready for education. Then you can process your residence permit. Once you have a residence permit, the rest is easy. Because of our time, I'll not be able to give you more, but let me just call some of the schools that I have on my list. Number one, we have University of Winnipeg. You can apply without paying tuition deposit, and you can still apply without paying application fee. We have Alberta University in Canada. We have University of Fraser Valley. We have Thompson River University. Sorry, I'm being fast because of our time. We have Mount Royal University. We have University of Winnipeg. We have, this one is even unique because the admission is even on as I speak to you now. We have University of Saskatchewan. Don't forgive my listen. University of Saskatchewan. I will put it on my YouTube channel. You can check them. Now they even have fully funded scholarship for international students. But how to go about it is wisdom. They also have University of Minnesota that you don't have to. University of Memorial University in Canada. You don't need to, pay for tuition deposits. We also have University of Victoria. We have Northern Eastern University of Vancouver. We have Grand Hall Universities. We have University of Calgary. Those universities I'm mentioning, just go to their website, study them. You get. I can't give you the one for US, but those are the ones for Canada because of our time. But go and understand those universities. Try to understand what they need. Understand it very well. When you understand it very well, you will see that it's easier for you to apply. Some of them you don't even need to pay application fee. While some you have to pay application fee. If you pay application fee of let's say $100 or $120, they give you admission letter. They give you your unique number that you used to apply for visa. If you apply for visa, you are good to go. When you get there, in fact, some people do as far as when they get there, they defer the admission. They apply. When they get to Canada, they hold the admission because of the tuition. They say, okay, let me hold it for the next semester. So you have about quite a number of time to work. Get our money together. Then the following semester, you can. But you're already in Canada, of course, and you have your residence permit. But you must be present in school to let them know. You defer. You pay some small amount to defer it to the next academic section. So when you defer it to the next academic section, you have plenty of time to work, gather money. When you gather the money, then you can go back to school. I will stop there because of our time. Like I said, it's time is really flying. There's a school I want to talk about, but probably maybe next week. That one is in Romania, in Europe. I will tell you a lot about it. That's West University of Timisoara. It's a very beautiful university. There's some unique things that they have: free application, free visa, free this thing. In fact, they even support you that are coming over there. But I'll wait till next week to give you more information on that. So with all the information I've given to you, I hope you'll be able to learn one or two things. And hopefully by next week I'll be here. My name still remains Ebenezer. My friends call me Senator, and my primary assignment is to help people succeed. My phone number, if you want to get my YouTube channel, my Facebook channel, everything, just WhatsApp me on my phone number. If you want me, I can give you details because I can't be calling everything on now. My phone number is 080-6493-4353. I'll call it again, 080-6493-4353. Reach out to me anytime, any day, and I'll be glad to hear from you. Thank you. Have a blessed day, and see you again next week by 11 to 12 noon.